Season 1 was a great experience, and now we're back. We've got an even bigger cast. You know, the storylines are even more amped up, if you can believe it or not, and it's exciting to be shooting the second season of a show that I really like making. Yeah. He goes through a lot this season. I mean, he gets hit with the gauntlet. You know, people very close to him die, some at his own hands. He finds out more truth about his father and things that actually make it a harder past to uncover.
At the beginning of season 2, we pick up right where we left off at the end of season 1. So the gang is kind of on their way to come and get Jamie, my character, in the woods where I've been for several months, and. If anyone who watched the season finale from season 1 knows that they kind of run into some trouble on the way there, and so that's right where we pick up, exactly where we left off, and it's sort of, we get right back into you know, the sort of adventure of them of all of us trying to reconvene and cure the animals. She gets really, I think, down to her survival instincts, and I think she gets a lot tougher over the course of these first few episodes, and you know, and does what she has to do to survive, and you know, it's not always pretty.
We, as a cast, it's one of those situations where we all actually enjoy being around each other. We have a really good time, and there's really not a day that kind of goes by without some sort of bust up or hijinks. So yeah, we were more than happy to get a season 2 and get back at it. We're having fun. We pick up exactly where we left off. The gang is in a car, and the animal apocalypse is right in front of them, and that's where we pick up, and it's kind of doesn't take its foot off the throttle from there on out. This season is, if last season was let's say 80% action, it's about 112% action this season.
What drew me to the character of Dariella is her passion and how honorable she is, and she's very much for the cause and for fighting for people and fighting for the rights of people, and I was really drawn to that, and that really hooked me in with her as a character, just how she was fighting for justice. The character I play is Dariella, and she is an Army Ranger, and we meet her in Patagonia where she's with her unit, and things get crazy.
I think it was 2 things we wanted to accomplish this season. One was obviously with the animals and the animal problem. You know, the first season of Zoo, it was sort of more of a mystery of, you know, what's happening with the animals? Is there a problem with the animals? It was made pretty clear by the end of the first season that there's a problem with the animals and they're attacking. And the problem is now much more global. It's everywhere. It's not a secret. It's not just our guys that are aware of it. The world's aware of it. So dealing with it on a more global level was one thing we wanted to do. And then we also, this season, wanted to deal with the characters more. In the first season, everybody was just meeting each other, so it was sort of hard to find deep interpersonal conflict because they were sort of strangers. Now they know each other more, they've been through more together, and it gets a lot gnarlier in terms of the relationships between the characters.